oh diva me, oh diva me, oh diva, oh diva.
Hi, I'm Vicki. I'm from Full Clip Radio, Brisbane's only dedicated R&B hip hop sort of radio station. Today I have with me Kaylah Truth. Welcome, Kaylah.
Hey.
Hi. So what we want to know is, who is Kaylah Truth? Tell us a bit about yourself, where you come from.
Kaylah Truth, so my real name is Kaylah Tyson. I'm a Marooney woman of the Gurang Nation. I started out performing here at Stylin Up actually, and I was in a group called Poetic Murrays for a while, and then I decided that it was time to do my own thing, so I've kind of stepped out and taking on the more womanly kind of style of music, and just having more fun with it, I guess. Yeah.
So how would you describe yourself these days then, like the style of music? What do you do, and what do you try and portray in your music?
Okay, so I started out doing conscious hip hop, like really political, old school kind of boom bap style, and I guess I've moved more towards the commercial pop. Obviously I'm rapping other than singing, but yeah, it's sounding a bit more pop these days, and I guess like a bit of a pop R&B kind of feel.
Cool, excellent. So obviously today you're performing at Stylin Up. What sort of, moving forward, what does the future look like for Kaylah Truth?
Well, the future's going to be a lot of hard work, but that's what we got to do to make it happen, and I'm feeling really good about all the things that are happening right now. I've got we're supporting J Holiday today, and then we've got a few local events happening, and then the big one is supporting TLC on the 7th of June. So that's really huge for me, and it's kind of getting this gig has kind of just confirmed to myself, I guess, that I've been putting in work, and it can only get better from here. So
excellent. Longer term than TLC, because obviously TLC is the 7th of June,
yeah.
Right? TLC is the 7th of June, guys, just in case you didn't know. Gotta go see Kaylah Truth. What else have you got planned for the rest of this year?
I'm going to be, at the moment I'm actually recording an EP, so that'll be my first solo project, and we're heading over to New York, so it's gonna, taking that over there will be just kind of spreading it around, getting a feel for what people are taking to in regards to my music, and then I think for me it's really just about knuckling down and getting a lot of recording done now, so I can give people material. I've done many years of performing, but it's time to get the product together.
Yeah. Excellent. Do you have any videos coming up or anything like that we need to keep an eye out for?
Yeah, there's we're going to be shooting the next film clip in about 4 weeks' time, so within the next 2 months you'll get the next track. So,
can you maybe give us a bit of a sneak peek at what that might be?
Okay.
Just a hint, just a little bit of taste.
All right. I've got a few verses, but I'm a perfectionist, so I write too many things and then I cut it back. So I'll give you one of them. All right. So with the stillness, eloquently I'ma kill this. This ain't humbling, I frill shit off the Richter quake, and I was gonna hit so big behind the mic. It's like you passed it to Godzilla. I cause chaos in your town like Michael Zombies and Thriller. Yeah, I'm pretty battalion, don't be the one adding to this chiller. Oh, you'll find a tremendous behind every KO was a killer, so slow down. No better yet, just stop. Now check the score and see him in the rise with this Murray hip hop. Cut the skin, see poetic blood down to the last drop. Flowing through my system like I drank for poetic shots. Yeah, it's the first lady out of B&E, Kaylah T, yeah.
Woo!
Just a little bit.
Excellent.
You'll see us performing that later on.
Oh, really? Yeah. Excellent. So we get to see that today. Cool. Do you have sort of any collabs coming up or anything like that, that you're working with sort of to go on your EP or?
For the EP, there won't be any collabs on that one at this stage. It'll be fully solo, but I'm doing quite a lot of little side projects, and I'm working with Swillow, who's absolutely killing it right now, and I can't wait for him to do his mixtape launch in August. I guess Swillow is the main person that I'm working with right now, and he's really dedicated, so I'm keen to keep pumping material out with him.
Yeah, excellent, cool. I guess what sort of keeps you going? Because there's times where it gets really hard and you would question your choices.
Yeah.
I'm sure. What keeps you motivated and on top of it?
I'm not gonna lie, there definitely has been quite a few times where I've thought about giving up. That was 2 years ago, I actually called my mum and I was like, that's it, I've had enough, I'm not getting anywhere, I'm sick of being broke and eating 2-minute noodles and, you know, paying all this money for music. And I said that I'm just going to go to the beach for a year. And like, I was expecting her to talk me out of it, but she was like, oh, okay, go on. And I was like, Mum, you're supposed to stop me. And she's like, no, just go and do it. So I did that, and I had a lot of time to think to myself. But I guess for me, you know, whether we like it or not, being in the Indigenous community, when you're up there doing things, you're going to be a role model. So it's just, you know, about choosing what kind of role model you want to be. And I don't mean, you know, like what lyrical content we're putting out there, but it's just about choosing a dream and going after it. Like for me, I'm capable of doing many other, you know, normal people jobs in an office, but it doesn't make me happy. So I'm just going to do this until, you know,
Can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Excellent. Is there anything, I guess, that you do, because you've got a performance coming up, is there anything in particular that you do to prepare for a performance? So do you have any weird little rituals or superstitions that you'd like to share with us?
I don't have anything too crazy, but I have to brush my teeth before I go on stage. If I don't, then I will think about how my breath or my mouth doesn't taste minty, and it will put me off my rights. I know, it's weird, right? But other than that, it's just the usual like vocal warm-ups, and I kind of get by myself for a little bit. And normally I have my headphones in, listening to a bit of Salt and Pepper and TLC, because that's where I started, and it, you know, it reminds me of when I was like a 6-year-old in front of the mirror, just being like, yeah, I want to be a rapper. So yeah.
I'm sure there's people that helped you get to where you are today. Are there any particular shout-outs that you'd like to sort of give?
I want to thank my mum, because, you know, she was a single mum and she made sure we had more than enough, and she's always supported me throughout this, and my little brother, who's my inspiration to keep doing good things. And there's definitely too many people to name. I've been very blessed to have a supportive community, but every single one of you that have helped me, you know who you are. Yeah, thank you.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your time, Kaylah. It's good to sort of get to know a little bit more about you and what makes you tick. And guys, keep your eyes out. EP coming later on this year. Big things to come for Kaylah Truth. Thank you.
From me, OT from me.